goodness. 7 3-point made shots here in the first half.
Keep in mind, we were here 2 nights ago in the quarterfinals where Belmont was 1 shy of the tournament record with 16 threes in a game. They already have 7, and we're only halfway through the first half.
Let's assume you love your money and that you'd like your money to stay your money. Then why do you keep buying light bulbs that do this to your money?
Fighter turned crime fighter. SC Featured presents Phoenix Rising, premiering Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on SportsCenter. We've seen some superhuman efforts so far in this game.
Absolutely, especially from the three-point line for Belmont. Beautiful drive.
Moss with his 2nd straight layup off the left side.
And that's something Belmont has trouble with, containing the dribble drive. Murray State should capitalize, really exploit that in the half court particularly.
The winner goes dancing. The loser will be out of the NCAA tournament. 9:38 to go. Belmont 29, Murray State 21.
I'm outside. Where are you?
I'm right here. I'm in the Buick.
I don't see a Buick.
Oh, got it.
In the OVC Finals, ranked 25th in the country and having their own 26-game winning streak if they could win the OVC Championship today.
Oh, very good defensively, balanced, good bigs, good wing players. But right now, they're being exposed, over-helping, and wow, Belmont has been white hot from the three-point line. 7 of 11 here in the first half from 3.
In this tournament, this is their 3rd game in 3 days. They're shooting 47% from behind the arc. Chamberlain called for the travel.
Well, Rich, and when you're playing against a team like Belmont, Notre Dame, teams like that can really shoot the 3, you got to be willing to give up something. And what you got to be willing to give up to Belmont are layups, because if you come in and you sink in and help, they're so good at looking for the open player and finding them on the perimeter, and they've been able to get about 5 made threes off of those kind of plays.
Extra pass.
Pretty.
And the 3 from the corner is good for Justin Seymour.
Dribble drive, forcing the secondary defender to come over in the rotation late to challenge that shot. That was beautiful offense there by Murray State. Got a little mismatch inside with Evan Brad's. Got to find him.
And instead, campaign is called for the foul. 3rd team foul on Murray State.
See, with this lineup in for Murray State, they're switching 1 through 4. So Nick Smith, 2 in blue, or Evan Brad's will end up with a guard on them. And Belmont can take advantage of them on the inside.
There's a 3 from Bradshaw, no good. But another offensive rebound for Belmont, taken away by Payne. The average is 2 steals a game.
I love the push.
Sack again.
And Rich, that's the tempo that Murray State must play with the remainder of this game. They have to push it on misses and makes.
2-point game, under 8.5 to go in the first half. The winner punches the first conference tournament ticket to the NCAA tournament. Seven to shoot. Chamberlain does nothing but air, but it turns out to be a nice assist to Evan Brad's, who has 6.
Evan Brad's does a tremendous job of reading where that basketball is going to hit on the rim, in that case not, and putting himself in perfect position to come up with the offensive rebound.
Sack, heat check. Well, I don't know if anybody in the nation can match the Belmont Bruins 3 for 3. But Murray State is trying. They're back within 1.
Hi, I'm Rob Lowe, and I have DirecTV. And I'm peaked in high school, Rob Lowe, and I have cable. DirecTV is wireless, so you can put your TVs anywhere without having to look at those ugly wires on TV.
Belmont nursing a 1-point lead over 25th ranked Murray State, 31-30. This is championship week presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. The first official tournament conference championship ticket punched with the winner of this game. And Murray State, certainly the clear-cut favorite coming in. They have 25 consecutive wins. That's the second longest current winning streak in the nation, behind only their fellow Bluegrass team, the Kentucky Wildcats.
How about that? Impressive run for Murray State. TJ Sapp is putting on a one-man party crashing here for Murray State. 17 first-half points.
Belmont led by 10 in the early going. That lead has been cut to 1.
Nice.
Brads.
There's that mismatch I'm talking about because of the switch. Brads has to be patient.
5 on the shot clock. Barnett from the wing. No.
Had Craig Bradshaw wide open on the left side, 23 in blue.
A chance for the lead for the Racers. The floater from Payne, no good.
I think Payne's got to take one more dribble to get a little closer for that floater. That's twice now. It's been short.
Bodies fly, whistles blow, and it'll be Belmont basketball. We have another timeout on the floor with 6:59 to go.
Folks, watch this bone-crushing screen. Wow, he's going to feel that one for weeks.
Now, 2 years later, they meet again with the same fate, beholding one win for one team. And it's not just Rick Byrd and the success in the OVC. Before they moved to this conference, they dominated the Atlantic Sun as well. They are one of the great postseason teams over the last couple of decades.
Well, he's been able to put together some skilled guys who can really shoot the basketball well from the three-point line. And if you come out and challenge them, they're able to put it on the deck and find other guys. High IQ, cerebral, skilled guys have been the guys that Rick Byrd has brought into his program.
Chamberlain gets them both, extending the lead back to 3. And just to finish up on that point, Belmont 6-1 lifetime in conference championship games.
A little 2-2-1 pressure to try to slow down back into a 2-3 zone. We saw this last night at the end of the game for Belmont. They don't play a lot of zone. The soft spots in the middle, try to get that thing to the free throw line.
Seymour for 3.
Or just knock down a 3 from the right wing.
All of a sudden, the three-point advantage has shifted to the Racers.
Nice pass.
You want hot shooting, don't change the channel, Fonz. Both teams shooting 50% from behind the arc tonight.
What a beautiful backdoor cut and a nice find, but the quick reaction of Jarvis Williams telling the big fella, the little fella, to get that stuff out of here. Wow, what a reaction.
And we remember last night a SportsCenter top 10 play that looked just like that, except it went in for Craig Bradshaw.
Wow, look at the pressure on the basketball.
Bradshaw!
Wow.
First tie of the game, now it's untied.
There's that soft spot.
Sack. Farrell picks it up.
As active as Murray State has been on the offensive glass, that's one of the few second chance points they've been able to come up with. Belmont's done a really nice job of stripping the bigs.
Chamberlain, top of the key. No. Here comes Sack. Murray State has never led in this game. I was about to say until now. That was in, and then it was out.
I tell you, if this continues to play at this pace, it favors Murray State because of the sheer number of games that Belmont has had to play in this tournament.
Egakiza, no good, and Payne gets the rebound. Under 5 to go in the first half.
Jarvis is open, number 4 in yellow. They got to make that pass. Good find.
Farrell with the throwdown. Murray State's first lead of the ball game. And in an oddity in college basketball, Jonathan Farrell hung the net on a dunk. In this game, you thought it would have come from a three-pointer.
Look at it. It's really messed up. Strings all over there. Wow, but that's just a gorgeous find underneath. Jarvis Williams, number 4 in yellow, was wide open there. Little confusion on the backside. That's Craig Bradshaw's responsibility as the weak side forward to take that one away. Fell asleep a little late, leading to that nice little finish underneath.
We expected a high-scoring contest in this one. Last time these two teams met, Murray State won at 92-77. And the unforced error from the Bruins.
Well, Bratz has that mismatch down in the post. You have to be patient and hold your position. Let him make a move, because if he gets doubled, he'll find the open guy. That time, Akize vacating the corner spot, which is where the pass was going. Another turnover for Belmont.
Murray State took their first lead about 30 seconds ago. They had trailed by 10 earlier in the first half. Here's Payne. This is a mismatch with Austin Luke trying to check him.
Yeah, they're doing what they did last night. Now back in that 2-3 zone. Skip pass is open.
2 on the shot clock. He's going to have to force it up. He does. And it almost went. And we have a Murray State foul. It's going to be Belmont basketball. Timeout on the floor. It's not all three-pointers tonight, Fonz.
It is not. What a beautiful find underneath. Why lay it up when you could send it? Jonathan Farrell with power. We the boys.
Oh, nice. A shot like that calls for a
31 straight. They're looking to go 40-0 and run the table and win the national championship. But Murray State right behind them with 25 consecutive wins. A win tonight would not only give them 26, but would also give them a lock to make it into the NCAA tournament. And, you know, Joe Lunardi has them slated as a 12 seed. Whether or not they make it in, or it's Belmont who fills that role, these are going to be tough outs come NCAA tournament time. Because of their ability to stretch the defense and shoot it from the outside. Murray State has a little bit better balance with their bigs across the front, but at any time, even right now for Belmont, they have 5 guys on the floor who can all shoot the three. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Here's Nick Smith. He's had a hot hand. Not that time. Well, Nick Smith doesn't miss a lot of those. But this guy, number 1 in gold here, Cameron Payne's got to get going. Calls his own number. First 3 of the game for Cameron Payne. He had 4 triples in last night's win. Nice pass. Mac Mercer's got to learn how to throw that one down. Almost found himself too wide open. Yeah. That's going to go off Holden Mobley out of bounds. It'll be Murray State basketball. Yeah, I said earlier that Campaign's got to get himself involved in the offense and being really patient coming off that ball screen. That was a beautiful read on the knockdown. Another three-point shot from Murray State. That's what makes Cameron Payne so good. Not only creating offense for himself, but draws so much attention, and a willing passer finding open guys on the perimeter. Both teams are shooting lights out from beyond the arc. Got a little mismatch inside, a guard down on the box. There's another three. Nick Smith has his third three. And see, again, because they're switching all of that action, Murray State, they're leaving their bigs out in no man's land on guys who can shoot the rock. And Jonathan Farrell, number 2 in goals, not used to playing out there on the perimeter. Advantage Belmont. We're going to have to get ESPN stats and info on the case, because this game might end up setting a record for three-pointers made. Williams underneath. He gets fouled and will go to the line. Well, you know, here in Nashville, Fonz, it's not all about country music. It's about basketball, too, and the two come together in the forms of Amy Grant and Vince Gill. Vince Gill's actually best friends with Belmont head coach Rick Byrd, and Amy Grant in attendance. Between the two of them, over 56 million records sold. And Vince is one of the proud Belmont alumni who have seen this program ushering in a golden age of basketball. They were not